Alrighty. Hey. How is everyone doing tonight? Or today? I don't know what time zone everybody's in. I hope everybody's ready for a fun stream tonight. Let's get this going. Resume saved on the stream file. Alright. Here we go. Here we are. We're all set. Ready to go. Let's see what mission we have. It should be Munstone, Science Data, and Land on the Mun. Also planting a flag. Let's double check where we're at with our science. So we have fuel systems. Looks like we should somewhere. Don't we have? Yeah, we got it. Okay. So, we got... Ow, I stubbed my toe. Oh, that hurt. Okay, so we got solar panels. That's great. We got everything we need to pull this off. We're gonna go land on the Mun. So, first things first, we're gonna make ourselves a little lander. And this lander is gonna have a Clampotron Jr. at the top, like that. There we go. And it's going to have 3 radial mounted regular chutes oriented just like... Oh, I gotta get the symmetry up. There we go. 3 radial mounted parachutes going just like that. And then we'll do 3 radial mounted drogue chutes just like this. And what we'll do there with those is we'll take the rotate tool. We'll click on that. No. And we want to go right like that. Yeah, that way we got those oriented all nice. Okay. Let's get back into the place tool. And I think what I want to do is I want to set us up to have a crew cabin with a payload at the bottom and the heat shield right underneath it. Right there like that. Then what we'll do is we'll open this up. And in there, we will put our batteries. Just like this. Actually, I got a greater idea. So, not only will we have batteries on this one, we'll open this up, and inside we are going to put the experiment storage unit. Just right there. Perfect. Look at that. Isn't that just lovely? And in there, what we're going to do is we're going to put a science... Actually, no. We're not going to put it in there. Because this is going to be all that's coming back. Because we're going to make this as small as we can. So, next what we're going to do is we are going to put some landing gear on here. Just like so. There we go. Oh, wait, oh. Eh. Nice and even. Right there. That looks good. And then we'll come here and we'll do Spring Dampener Override on you. No, not that. No, that. There we go. Spring Dampener Override on you. And then start retracted. And you start retracted. So we don't need you until we're landing. Okay. There we go. That's looking good. Then we'll put a stack separator. Ooh, that's the small one. We want... Wait, no, not that one. We want the 12, the TD12. And we'll put this right on, like, that. There we go. And we'll put a nice little fuel tank on here like this. Give it a Terrier like this. And this we want in vacuum around the Mun. And if we can get that as our last stage, that'll be perfect. 6.35 thrust to weight ratio, a burn time of 113 seconds. Looking good. So now, let's see about giving ourselves a bit more powerful control on here. I think how we're going to do that is we're going to take these. We're going to put 4. Let me see my center of mass. Center of mass is up there. So I think what we'll do is we'll do one of these where we'll put these like that. Oh, we still don't have the command and control stuff. Well, never mind. So, what we'll do is we'll set up an asparagus stage for our moon lander. So this is our landing stage now that we're working on. And I think the way we'll do it is we'll do it just like this. We'll put 4 of these fuel tanks, and we will give it swivels, so that way we get our thrust vectoring improved. Now, we don't want it going just like that. We want this to go up a bit. And then we'll have the engines themselves come up a little bit. Come over to aerodynamics. Let's put these little cones on there. Bring our engines down to the same stage, and then finally what we'll do is we'll come back to fuel tanks. Take our fuel lines, stick them on here, right like this, going in. And if we get this to the Mun, that will be enough for us to land, reorbit, exit, well, get up to an orbit, stabilize the orbit, and get back home. So this right here is, this is all set to go coming back from the Mun. So now let's take a look at Kerbin. So this one should be in vacuum. So for this stage, what we are going to do is we want to get ourselves to have enough delta V. What does it say? Okay, so we need to at least double our delta V right now. So let's work on doing that. And how we'll do that is we will take our coupling, take our stack separator again, and we will put, no, that's the wrong size. And we will put a TD12 here, and we will copy it and put another one here. And we will extend our main fuselage down by... Let's see. How much delta V can we get with a single Reliant? Actually, no, I don't want to use a Reliant there. I want to keep thrust vectoring on my main stages. So, if we go like this... Ooh. I see we do not have the delta V that I want there. So let's add some of these guys on to boost up our delta V. Let's put them together. You know, look at that. So that stage only has 320 now. But it has a larger thrust to weight ratio. Let's see if we can put a second fuel tank in there. Oh, I don't think it's gonna work out. Looks like we could put yet another one in there, actually. Okay. Maybe we'll put one more. Right? Like that. There. I like that better. That gives us 1063 to set up our Mun encounter. And now we just gotta worry about getting into orbit. And to do that, we'll take our coupling. Nope, it's not that. It's that. There we go. TD12's right there. And we'll be looking at sea level now. We will take our TD12s. And we will go like this. Wait. Why is that? Oh, I set that up as a doubled up. Okay, here we go. There, we'll put those on there. And we will bring them all the way down. Just like this. All the way down. Looks to me like we're gonna need to push... Oh, yeah. Let's get our move tool and let's adjust how we got these sitting. I think what we'll do is we'll push them, no, down and in and maybe down a little bit more, right? I think about there. That looks good to me. Then on there, what we'll do is we'll put a Reliant stage. And then we'll take our fuel lines. Well, first, get those all onto the same stage. And then let's take a look. 1.11, I'll take that as delta V, or as our thrust to weight. But what I'm really gonna do is I'm gonna take this fuel line and stick it in right there. There we go. And so now, that's not looking right. That's why we want to go like this, right? Yeah. In fact, we want to go like that. Get rid of that. There we go. Let's take a look. 1.11, 1.15, 2.32. This one here is our final stage. Taking all things into account, I think we just about have it. So the last thing I'm gonna do, well, the second to last thing, because I'm not quite finished yet, we'll take these struts and we'll set some struts to go from here to here. Actually, this is not the second to last thing, because I still want to do my aerodynamics. So what we'll do is we'll put struts on that stage. We will put struts on this stage. Get me back to structure roll. There we go. We will come down here to this side, and we will put struts on here, like that. And finally, we will stabilize this all by putting struts like this. There. Okay, that looks much better. So now let's take a look at our aerodynamic overlay. And let's see if we put our tail fins down here like this. It's looking good, looking good. And then we'll put winglets up higher like this, and I think what we'll do is we'll come down just about, like, there we go. Alright, we did our aerodynamics the way I like it. I like it just like that. And then what we'll do is, I think we're all set and ready to launch. However, I didn't put any signs on this, so I'm gonna fix that really quick. I don't want to put a Science Junior on this. That's a very heavy part, as I recall. No, it's not that heavy. It's only 0.2 tons. Well, let's instead come down to no symmetry, and we'll put our mystery goo containment unit on here, just like that. And we'll put a thermometer, and we'll put a press mat. We'll close these up, and we'll get our crew set. Because now we have room for more than one Kerbal. So the way I want to set this up is I don't want Jeb to go. I want Valentina to go. And she's going to bring Bob with her. There we go. This all looks set. Let's give it a name. I think we'll name this. What should we name it? I know. We'll name this the Amy. The Amy 1. That's a great name. There we go. Now it looks to me like we should be all set, ready to... Why you do this to me? There we go. We should be all set, ready to go. I like the way our Delta V budget's looking. And what we'll do is, just to be extra safe about the landing on the Mun, what we'll do is we'll take these and we'll put them in quadrilateral symmetry. And we'll put them on here like this. Actually, no, those are way too short. Those won't do us any good. So we'll just leave it like this. And let's go ahead. Let's have our test launch to see if this actually works. And if we can get this all the way through the mission on the test launch, that'll be beautiful. Now, you may also have noticed, I think this is our first rocket to be fully liquid fuel. So let's set our throttle up. Our SAS is on. Ready for the gravity turn, and let's go! I like to do my spin while we're moving up. And let's keep thrust vectoring with a pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Right, like that. There we go. We're getting faster. I want to get a little bit more upward momentum. Upward velocity, upward velocity. Come on. Get that. I want to get our prograde more onto that 90-degree mark. Come on, 90 degrees. No, don't you do that. Up, up, up. All right. Take a look at our maneuver mode. How are we doing? Looking good. We're coming up on first stage separation. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, we had a little bit of a boom. We had a minor kaboom. Just a little. Okay, a big kaboom. Look at him go. Matter of fact, I think this is going to be our this is going to end up being our insertion stage, isn't it? We had a primary lifting, and now we're going into a... Let's hold prograde now. Yeah, look at that. And let's get all the way up. You know what? We'll just go ahead. We'll burn out this whole stage, see how high it goes. That is going nice and high. I like how that's looking. Let's get a look at our profile. Very good, very good. Nice and long. I like that. My orbit long. My orbit long like the island. We'll separate from that stage now. 125,000 kilometers. That's great. Three minutes to apoapsis. And when we get there to apoapsis, we will have more than enough to stabilize our orbit. Look at that stage follow us. with 3,757 meters per second of delta V. I think we got this. I think we got this. We might not. It's all going to depend on how much delta V is going to take us to stabilize, insert ourselves at the Mun, and then to actually do our landing. So, of course, we're going to set up for a low orbit on our insertion. And we're going to try to do a landing right away when we get there. We're going to skip a parking orbit, because we didn't bring anything with us to park. So, skip the parking orbit, go straight for the landing. And we'll see if I managed to budget enough delta V to make this work. Let me get a look at our thrust to weight ratio, 3.08. That's very good. That is a very good thrust to weight ratio. I could have made this bigger. What I'm really looking forward to is when we unlock miniaturization. Is it miniaturization that gives us the? Yeah, it's miniaturization that gives us the smaller, the really small, fuel tanks. Because that's when I start getting crazy with the designs. Is when I start getting the miniaturization parts and the oversized parts, the big parts. Once I get all of that, that's usually when I start pumping out the crazy developments. So let's get down to 25 seconds to apoapsis. And burn! Yeah, see, look at that. That's fast. We could go down lower. We can go much closer to apoapsis with that thrust to weight ratio. So we'll do that. We'll get down, I think, 15, and then we'll burn. Alright, let's go down to 10. And I'll set it to hold prograde now. At 10 seconds, we burn. And we're watching that periapsis. We'll go up to 20 seconds. There we go. And it's not going to take us much to park this orbit. And there we are. We're holding at... Oh, we were. Let's get back up to our apoapsis. Then at 5 seconds, we'll start doing our little minor puffs. This to be nice and circular. There we go. A nice, fairly circular orbit. Let's set our target for the Mun. Let's see. At our descending node, we're gonna want to be holding... I didn't put... Oh, I didn't... Oh. I didn't put our solar panels on. But it's entirely probable that with the engines I put on having alternators, we may not need that. We actually might be able to do this off of battery power alone. But we'll go ahead, we'll hold normal here. Let's take a look. How much battery power do we have? We have 450 total electric charge from a full charge. So let's go ahead. Actually, I want to have those all stacked up and locked up so I can see them when I need them. Let's time warp ahead to our descending node. At which point we will do a small controlled burn. To adjust our inclination? Is that the right word? I think that's the right word. Inclination. Here we go. Wait for it. Start now. Okay, yeah, we got a very powerful stage here. So we can get right up to our descending node. And there we go. So now we got 1754. And it looks to me like we could just burn right at periapsis. Ooh, 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 ooh. Maybe not right at periapsis. I want to bring that way down. 830. Let's bring this down to close to 20,000 meters. There we go. We got 5 minutes to our next burn. And we hopefully will be able to bring this whole stage with us. Let's put ourselves right on the marker for our maneuver. Look at us going. We are doing it. Can you believe it, chat? We're going to land on the Mun. A red letter day for Kerbal Kind. Oh, I never adjusted the brightness. Let me do that right now. We'll go into settings. Let's see if we can't find. No, we can't do it from here. It does not look like I can change. No, I cannot change the brightness from this right here. So we'll go ahead and we'll forget about that for now. On another time. So 19-second burn time. We'll round that up to 20 seconds, and we'll hit the burn at 10 seconds to maneuver node. How does that sound? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Minute and a half. See, we can't see the moon just yet. But just you wait. We'll see it coming. 1 minute. Till maneuver. Here it comes. "30 seconds to burn. 20 seconds to burn. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition! Here we go. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Cut! Alright, let's go right on ahead over here. Let's give a nice soft little burn. Following that maneuver around here. There. Alrighty. 923 delta V to set up our landing. From 16,000 meters above the Mun surface. Now, let's go to a focus view of the Mun. Let's look over here. And right where we got our periapsis, how much is it going to take at periapsis bring us down? What if we use the whole stage? I think what we'll do is I think we'll spend 700 delta V braking orbital speed. And I think from there, we will have the proper situation for our landing on the Mun. So, let's go ahead and let's time warp right on up to it. Here we go. Should be able to go into 1,000 now. There we are. All right. Crossing the barrier into Mun orbit. In Mun gravity influence. Let's come on up to our little maneuver node there. Zoom it on in. Here we go. We're coming in. I like to come in slow. 13 seconds. We'll round that up to 14. We burn at T-minus 7. Here we go. Here we go. We're coming in. We're coming in. Let's cut it there. Let's set our retrograde orientation. And this, I want to go into distance from ground. Wait till we hit 7 seconds. At 7 seconds, we will hit our retrograde burn. Here we go. Coming up on it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Got 30 seconds. Here it comes. "20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Punch it, Chewie! And we'll cut. There we go. In fact, I might just bleed off some more of our orbital velocity. There we go. Here we go. Let gravity slow us down. Let's get a look. 6.28 thrust to weight ratio. Oh, but that's if we drop these. And we want to hold on to those because we want those for our landing. Wow. Let's see if we can do this. This is going to be a tight Delta V budget. We're down to surface speed. Let's go ahead and start slowing down a little bit. See if I can't. Alright, there we go. I'll get everything going there. And hit it hard. Hit it hard. Hit it hard. No, no, no. I did that terribly. Where's my... Revert to vehicle assembly sounds good. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to bolster up this stage a little bit with maybe this one here. Get symmetry going. There we go. We'll bolster this stage like this. Oh, what's the problem? Mass. Too much mass. I know how to fix that. Save and continue. We'll upgrade this. There we go. Now, we have... How much delta V do we have on that stage in vacuum now? 295, and what does it say about at the MUN? Okay. Okay. So let's go back to Kerbin, sea level. And I think what we'll do... I want to put some more power on this stage. And to do it, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these up. Like that. Then let me see how my aerodynamics and... Okay. That is actually pretty good. That is not bad at all. What we'll do is we will put these on here. What I want is not fuel tanks. What I want is hammers. Will hammers do? I think hammers will do it. There we are. Nice and in line. Let's take our move tool and bring them down. So that way they're level with the swivels. We'll put everything, all these first stage engines down. And maybe not enough. Maybe that's not enough. So maybe what we'll do instead, we'll take those off for now. Take these off for now. Take these, move these up here, and we'll put thumpers. We'll put thumpers on just like so, right? No, we're one tick out of alignment. So let's go there. All right, that's good. That's good. And let's take our move tool. Let's bring these down so that way, no, down. Just like that. There we go. Then we'll get rid of this. Once again, we'll get everything down on the first stage. There we go. We'll take these wings, stick them back on. Right there. Because at that point, when we drop those, no, don't want to do it like that. I think what we'll do instead is we'll do one of these. Stick that wing there like that. Stick another one over on this side like that. Not like that. Stick it on there like that. There we go. And we will come back to aerodynamics, take this, stick it on there. And all right, Val, what do you think? You think it's time? You think it's good? You think we got this all fixed up? Let's go ahead and see if this solves our Delta V budget issues. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and launch. Throttle up, SAS on, prepare for gravity turn, and launch. Already we have a better flight. That's what it's looking like. Let's come down over here. Bit wibbly wobbly. Drop those. Take a look at our maneuver mode. So far it's looking good. Oh, I see something we should have fixed while we were there. Those are falling much neater. All prograde. And pop 'em. I am amazed that we did not lose anything in that suboptimal stage separation. But that's how it goes. You gotta take your mistakes on the chin. But we certainly have a better flight profile this time. Let's see how this iteration of the Amy 1 goes. Just let it burn out. Alright. We're a little bit lower in Kerbin space range. Turn down the throttle and stage separation. Looks like we're doing good. Looks like we're doing good. I think we've got it. We are definitely doing better this time, I think. Look at that stage go. It's just falling away. Falling away from us. 2 minutes to apoapsis. We're almost out of the atmosphere. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. Again, we'll wait till we get to that 25-second mark. 2.38 thrust to weight ratio, that's good. About a minute to when I want to burn at apoapsis. "25 seconds. It's coming. Next burn. In 10. Actually, no, we'll go down to... We already know we have the thrust to weight ratio. Let's go down to 15. So 15 seconds to burn. Heck, I might even cut it down to 10. You know, I'm going to. We'll punch it at 10 seconds to apoapsis. And go! Let's come back to another 10 seconds to apoapsis. Actually, no, we'll go to 5. We'll go to 5 this time. There we go. Come back to it, and let's go a little bit softer. Okay. That should be good. Set the Mun as target. Let's see, we're coming up to the ascending node this time. So at the ascending node, we're going to want to burn anti-radial. Anti-normal. Anti-normal. That's what I am. Let's get ourselves oriented. I had the SAS still holding prograde. I'm surprised I was able to get as far away from it as I did. But there we go. Holding anti-radial. Let's warp around to that ascending node. There we go. And let's start burning here. Watch it. Get a little bit closer so we're a little bit more efficient. There we go. Now let's see. We go at our periapsis. Whoa, that's way too much. Let's try to be a little bit less. Ooh. Here we go. Go like that. Let's burn a little bit less. Let's go for the 8th. Let's try maybe 8:30 like we had it last time. Nope, not gonna work. So what we'll do is we will get ourselves a nice low orbit. We'll shoot for .35. Let's go ever so gently. There. And let's move back forward just a little bit. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit less. Actually, what we can do is the more we pull back on delta V, the more we can move later. No. Looks like right about there. Burn a little harder. And there. Okay. So we gotta spend 20 more delta V than we did last time. There we go. Have ourselves nice and lined up. There we go. 4 minutes. Time warp up to it for a, see, 28 seconds. We'll round that up to 30. We'll say 15. Cut the time warp there. Let's hold prograde. So that's our maneuver we set up. And at 15 seconds, that's when we'll hit the burn. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Gentle. Let's go ahead and let's cut that. I'm not getting a periapsis. Let me just take a focus view. Oh, we're not coming in at the angle I quite want, but I think right about there. And let's, from there, see what amount of delta V that landing's going to cost. So it's going to take... Let's go ahead and let's spend... You know what? We'll spend 900. We'll spend 900 on that. 23-second burn time. Round that up to 24. It'll be at 12 seconds. So let's go on ahead and warp up to it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Not quite the approach I wanted, but it'll do. Let's go 100 times. And at a couple minutes, I'll cut the time warp. See, we're at 25. 22 minutes. All right, let's cut it there. We'll hold retrograde. Here we are. Got a little bit of time left. Let's hurry it up, because I don't have the patience for it. We're coming in. Let's cut there. Give me ground. And at 12 seconds to node, we'll hit the burn. And hopefully this time I've gotten it. Just waiting for it to come up. Got 30 seconds. $20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Punch it, Chewie! Here we go. Let's thrust limit these down to roughly half. There we go. Keep us going nice and controlled. We'll try to keep it under... I think we'll try to keep our speed... I don't know why it's still giving us orbital speed. We're going straight down. We should be at surface speed. We'll try to keep it under 100 for now. Then once we hit the 10,000, we'll try to keep it under 75. And these are arbitrary guesses on my part. So when we come in for the full touchdown, what we're gonna want to do there is we want to come burn over here, make sure we're straighter. I like that. That should do it. Tell Val to hold it retrograde. We want to try to come in nice and gentle. Oh my goodness, you can't see anything. You guys can't see anything. I really can't adjust brightness from here. I really can't. There's no way for me to fix this for you guys. Oh my goodness. I feel horrible. Absolutely horrible for what I have done to you all. I can toggle the lights for whatever good that's going to do. Which I'd assume is not much. We just want to make sure that our delta V right now remains in excess of our speed. Let's go ahead and let's start slowing down. We'll try to keep it between 10 and 20 meters per second right now, I think. really should have tried to do this on the light side. I don't have landing lights. Really want to come down nice and gentle. We want to be around maybe 5 meters per second when we have our touchdown. Maybe even less. No! Suboptimal. Don't tell me. Oh. Yeah, the flatlands were in the bright side. And we're in a bit of a crater mess. Well. Well. Well! Hatch is obstructed. I thought she would have been able to get out through that. But apparently I was wrong. Well. No, don't go back to launch. Go back to the vehicle assembly building. Revert flight. Vehicle assembly. And now Val needs to be able to get out. So what I'll do... I'll take this. I'll go like that. And then this time, we will test her ability to get out. But I still didn't have as much Delta V as I want to have. So I'm going to put, instead of those, give me symmetry. I'll put these. Give me that. There we go. Stick this on here. Then were these Reliance? Now those are Reliance. So let's just go for it. Try it again. Alright, Val. This time for sure. But we did land safely. We just couldn't get out. This time we should be able to get out. Let's test it first. Val, can you EVA? She can EVA. Okay. Okay. We also seem to have lost Bob along the way. Bob, get out here. Get in there, Bob. Good job. And let's launch. And if this one doesn't work, We might just postpone moon landing for more science gathering in Kerbin. No, we need more up. We need more uppies. No, no, give me more uppies. Hold on that 9. No, hold on the 90. Drop those. You know what? Fine. Go ahead. Do it. See if I care. I do care. I do care. I do care! Come on. Prograde rising. Go ahead and hold prograde. Just cut it. I'm not doing very well tonight. We're gonna revert that launch. I'm not taking that. I've been to Eve. I should have... There's no reason I shouldn't be able to pull this off. Let's go. Get a little bit more uppies. Get the turn. Well, the spin. Start pulling down. Pull down nice and easy. That maneuver mode. Keep coming down to the 90. Drop the boosters. Keep just gently dragging that down. There we go. Hold ourselves at 90. Hold prograde. Cut it. Suboptimal but survived. Get some uppies. Hold at 90. Right there. Separate. Get ourselves up to 75, I think. That does look good. Let's hold prograde. Here we go. Coming up on the Kármán line. We're coming up on it. Any second now, we'll breach the Kármán line into space. The final frontier. And at 15 seconds, let me get a look. Yes, we still have that 2.06 thrust to weight ratio. So at 10 seconds, we'll hit burn to circularize. Wait for the 10-second mark. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Put a little bit of uppy to it. Here we go. Go back to true prograde. We're still pushing out. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Cut it. Come back around. Pop a little bit. A little bit more. There. Ow. What's our situation? Set as target. Approaching ascending node. So let's once again go anti-normal. Here we come, here we come, here we come. Let's get right on our line there. There we go. And let's go ahead, let's fast forward to our ascending node. There we go. Let's get that locked. Watch it as we do our burn. Okay. Here we go. And right there. Let's burn a little bit heavier. There. Now let's look at, let's go right about here at maneuver. Let's push out, get our interaction. Actually, let's see if we can do a, no, that's not going to do it. Let's go here. Okay. Wait. Let's put a little bit more. 865. Let's go around to here. Let's see if we pull out a little bit. Oh, there we go. One periapsis. Let's move forward. Oh, let's move back. Let's get that periapsis highlighted. See how close we can get. Right there. Oh, no, go there. That's what we're going to do. And this time, I think it looks like we're going to come in and be landing on the light side, which is how I want it. Yes! Okay. So now, let's see if we add this here to give us a down. That'll be, let's go for 800 meters per second. Right there. Okay, that should be good. Alright, let's warp up to, well, first, let's set onto our maneuver. Get set on the maneuver. Here we go. Coming up to it. Okay, right there. Now, let's warp here. Hold prograde. And at 15 seconds, we hit our burn. Right about now. Here we go. Two, one, go. All right, let's see what we got. Hey, come on, let me focus view. Oh. Give me a little bit of retrograde. So I want to pull this down ever so slightly. We go down. Whew, that's a little bit too close. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell her to hold prograde. Then I'll cut these down to roughly half. Roughly half on all of them. There we go. Come back here. Get that periapsis locked in and... no, I want to be much lower than that. Let's get rid of that. There. We will come in there. And we will add our maneuver here to check our delta V budget. Looks like 850 will do it. Yeah, we'll go for that. Okay. So, now what we'll do is we will warp into it. Here we go. Once again, I'm coming not the way I wanted to. Well, let's go for it. There's only one way to find out if we make it this time, and that's to go for it. Which is what we're doing. Wait for it. Oh, this is taking a while. .44-second burn, so we're going to want to cut at 22 seconds. It's when we're going to want to hit the next burn. We'll come up on that pretty quick. We already only have like roughly 2 minutes. And then once we get there, okay, give me surface level. coming in. Less than a minute. I don't like this landing area I've set up. Looks pretty rocky. But we'll try for it. In fact, we'll try for right... yeah, we'll go for it. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. I really should learn how to do suicide burns. That was a very fancy maneuver that you are doing there, Val. Where's my 90-degree mark? There it is. It's set up just like this. Okay. And let's get rid of that. And there we go. All right. And when we hit 100, we'll cut down to 50. There we go. We'll pay close attention to how we're looking as we come down. When we hit 100, we'll hit 50 again. Actually, we're gonna come down to... I think we'll come down to 25 now. So we're coming down, and it looks like we're coming down in a little valley, which is going to be very good. Alright, let's come down. Keep our speed monitored and controlled. Go down about 10 and see if we can hold a nice, slow, and easy descent here. Because we want to make sure that we're going... We just want to gently touch down. Not like we did on that last attempt. We want it to be just a nice, gentle... Nice and gentle. That's what we want. we go. Little graphical error going on over there. But we're coming down. Nice, gentle, easy. Again! No! Val, are you able to get out of there? Oh. I think what I'll do... So I'll run the science. Observe the goo. Because when we bring this back, all of this science that we bring back should end up being enough that we should be able to do a very risky return. Okay, Val. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to drop a hard save here. We'll call this suboptimal mun. Alright, Val. Go ahead and get out. Let go. Oh, that's why. Let go. Ah. Why can't you... Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go... Ooh. She is stuck. She is heckin' stuck. Let's reload and see if we can't get it to turn just a little bit. Well, Val can get out. Probably. Let's come to a stop. Let me just double check this. Okay. Okay, Val, try it now. Wait, did we? No, we didn't. We didn't lose that engine. Okay. Alright. Val, let go. I'm down on the ground. There we go. Yeesh. Alright, let's... EVA report. Let's plant the flag. Edit site name. We'll call this Oops. Because we might just end up having to send out a rescue ship. Accept that. And now we gotta go find a Munrock. Where might one of those Mun rocks be? Could that be one over there? We shouldn't have to go very far to find one. Looking around, I don't see any. Is that just part of the texture? Is that no? That's part of the texture. I don't see any of the objects for Mun rocks around here. Still don't see one. Is that one? Oops. Came in a little too hard there. No, what I saw clearly was not one. Otherwise, I'd still see it. Yeah, this was something everybody was complaining about, was how hard it was to find Mun rock samples. Ooh, I think that might actually be one there. Yep. Is that the actual right one, though? We'll have to find out. I should have put a hard save before we hit the Mun's orbit. That would have been a better situation for us to have. But alas, I did not think of such things. Alright, Val. Moment of truth. Are you going to take our rock? Do I need to have the ability to take surface samples? Pick up Munstone. There we go. 120 signs if we get this back. Alright. How much monopropellant do you have? Okay. Let's go. And let's get back to our crashed ship. Okay, we're coming back. Oh, we really didn't have to go far at all. There. Turn all of that off. Let's get Val back to the ship. And I think now what we'll do is, because it's getting late, I think what we'll do is we'll get Val back on the ship. No, no. I want you on the ship. Back in there. Board. Okay. Now. I'm going to do a hard save. Suboptimal Mun again. Save it, and come on, why don't you have the thrust vectoring I need for this? No. Well, that didn't work. What if we tried that? We'll drop that. We'll close this. Nope. I think they're stuck. I am only just now realizing I didn't set my tags right. People are gonna hate me. Yeah. This is gonna require a rescue mission. But since it's so late, we'll do that next time. The next time we have a Kerbal stream, we'll do this. And we'll get Val and we'll get Bob back from the Mun. But for now, that's all. Oh, before I go though, let me see. Settings. Graphics. The only thing I get is... Are you kidding me? So there's no means of adjusting the brightness. Well, the next time we come in for a Kerbal stream, we'll go back to the Mun. We'll revisit this. We'll work out a way to bring Val and Bob home safely to Kerbin. And that's our new mission now. Gotta figure this out. How am I going to do this without having, like, 80%? Well, not 80%. That's overestimating it. Like, without having, like, half, maybe a quarter of the parts that I usually use for doing this? We'll figure this out. We'll work it out. I really think that it's either going to be that, or we're going to end up backtracking a little bit. Having to backtrack because I didn't do the smart thing and drop a hard save before we hit the Mun's gravitational influence. But that's a problem for future Init. Present Init is going to go ahead and cut the stream, fix the tags, because this wasn't Monster Hunter. I only just realized it now that I didn't change the tags. I didn't change my topic. I didn't properly set up my stream. This is why I shouldn't be allowed to do this alone. I need like a producer or something, somebody making sure I'm not forgetting to do stuff. But that being said, that's all for today. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, a wonderful afternoon, a wonderful morning, a wonderful night. I hope everything's great for you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful time, and I will see you all in the next stream. But that's it for all. That's it for now. I will see you next time. Goodbye.